Despite my love of sports video games, I've never been very good at them. But exactly how bad am I? Could I have a better showing in a video game than the real-world team I'm playing as? Through the power of online wheel spinners, I've decided that I will be playing as the 2023-2024 Lakers in NBA 2K24's myNBA LITE mode. I'm playing pro difficulty, 5-minute quarters, and I've not made any other changes to our game mode. I will play the same teams they did, and, unless the computer does some funky trades, I'll likely have all the same players as the real-world Lakers. Will I beat their real-world 47-35 record? Will I make it to the in-season tournament? Does NBA 2K24 even have the in-season tournament? Will we make it to the playoffs? Watch our ongoing struggle as Josh Average tries to beat the record.
For joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Chicago, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The 2 Lakers stars on the floor, LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 5. Gabe Vincent is out there with Russell, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot. And for Houston, at the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Wood in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Bounce pass, Russell. Pass to James. Here's Davis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
There was no doubt in AD's mind that he was going to score with that putback.
To the inside. And Davis sends it back. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. The shot's good.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started, the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
Here's Wood following the basket by Jalen Green. Steve, wouldn't you agree the Los Angeles Lakers are one of, if not the most storied franchise in the NBA?
Yes, Kevin, the facts prove it. The #1 and #2 all-time league scorers both captured the record as Lakers. That's history right there. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wood. We know this, Smitty, for the Lakers, as long as they have LeBron James, they're in a win-now mode, don't you think?
Yes, Kevin, and why not? LeBron is still playing at an incredible level, and the Lakers are a franchise that only cares about titles.
Both free throws good from Wood. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seems, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years, and Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his long season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Fleet does is make winning plays.
And the pass to Vincent from the arc. It's pulled in by Wood.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Los Angeles ball.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets 4th.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Vincent. Beyond the arc. Brooks grabs the board. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Passes it to Van Fleet. Smith outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Wood. Clock at 6. And the turnover again by Houston.
And checking out the numbers for Davis. He's coming off an excellent season, putting in about 26 points per, 12 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
All shots he's changed just by challenging them. Such a luxury to have someone like this as your last line of defense.
Now Green, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Green passes to Smith. Green deciding where to go with it. Wood with the screen for Green. Off target from three-point range. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Vincent. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up. Lakers shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for the Lakers, Gabe Vincent, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Austin Reeves is checked in for Houston. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Van Vliet outside. To the paint. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Van Vliet excels at breaking down defenses with his passing.
1:36 left in the first.
And something a lot of people notice about Fred VanVleet are his...
Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us what it's all about.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Houston leading by 3. Here's Reeves. His last outing, he had 8 points. Smith right side. Brooks outside. Sinks the triple.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
James in the post. Brooks covering. LeBron, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Smith with a screen on Russell. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Brooks. Now, here is Russell. He has yet to score.
That's what Davis can provide for you. Gave his man such a great look.
The pass to Wood. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Russell. And finished off by Wood.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
James finds Vincent. Russell from long range. And another three for the Lakers.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And so, it's Christian Wood making highlights for the Houston Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter. He has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Rockets.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Jalen Green is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Porter. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
And it's Davis with the ball for L.A. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
They were extremely lucky. I think they took their opponent for granted a little, and it nearly cost them.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
I now want to send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Now, Kevin Porter Jr. salvaged his NBA career with the Rockets. He said, "This organization saved my life potentially. They picked me up when I was down. They gave me love and confidence in myself and motivation to become a better player and person. They've invested a lot in me, and I try to give them my all to repay them in some way." Kevin, he is trying to.
He is. Wow, that's a great story, D.A. Thank you.
Such an intelligent playmaker. LeBron spots the openings and exploits them.
Here is Porter. Nothing on the board. Pass to Landale. Green left side. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Jabari Smith comes in for Jock Landale. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Porter. Hachimura, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Inside. They kick it out to Green. 5 to shoot. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Green. Brooks has got 5 points so far. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Outside, Green passes to Smith. To the middle, here's Brooks. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
At 6'7", Brooks is more than capable of flying over you. The defense must recognize this better.
Outside, Russell. He's looking for James and finds him. LeBron steps it home.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Green. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Here's Brooks. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And stolen by Eason. And the wide open shot from Green. And the three ball is good. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Christian Woods checked in for the Rockets. And Van Vliet comes in for Jalen Green. The Lakers also changing it up. Şengün's checked in for Davis, and it's Reddish in for Vincent. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's LeBron. Merciless inside. Merciless. James.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
And talking about LeBron James, Steve, he still is on the hunt for more championships.
Kevin, that hunger is still evident. He's all about finishing his career on a strong note, which includes winning as many titles as possible.
Nuggets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in. He's off on the second. Smitty will remember this date, February 8th, 2023, a very special night. LeBron passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the all-time scoring list.
Kevin, that record is a testament to LeBron's will. He takes incredible care of his body. At 20 years in, LeBron James still playing at a high level.
Şengün against Wood. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. And James pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Picked him clean. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Green's got 11.
And that's tough if you're the defense. Green just beating them with better O.
Şengün kicks to James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Van Vliet outside. There's Green with the 3.
High high-level defensive potential for Cam Reddish. He's active and versatile, and add in the length, he can cover a lot of distance.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Houston on top, up by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break with third quarter basketball.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You take a look at the Lakers. Well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you knows what that means, so I'll help you. It means galvanizing your game plan.
Wow.
Pretty good.
And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
Man, their fans are loving this one. As a player, man, you could feed off that positive crowd. It can help you build momentum, It just gets your blood flowing, and it's right tonight.
We'll see if they can carry that energy into the second half, both the fans and the team. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. Vanderbilt and Davis man the post spots. Russell is out there with Austin Rivers, and it's LeBron, and at the 3, the small forward. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 7, Gabe Vincent.
Wood against Davis. Wood passes to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Houston.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Down low, James. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Smith. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. A 2-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He has done everything possible to keep his team in this one. What a performance from him.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Out to Russell. James looking around. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
The Rockets call timeout.
He's checked in for James.
And checking out some stats for D'Angelo Russell. Last year, getting it done. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's a terrific intensity to Dillon Brooks' game. He doesn't hold back and exploits any weaknesses he can.
And both free throws good for Brooks. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The Lakers trail. Russell inside, covered by Van Vliet. They get it again. Davis kicks to Vanderbilt. Hits it from three-point range. Vanderbilt's got 5. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
And for his size and Steve, when healthy, Anthony Davis is as agile and mobile as they come.
That's his secret sauce, Kevin. He has great size and skill, but his ability to move like a guard really separates him from other bigs.
Davis in the corner. It's stolen by Smith. Green kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Green. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Green. And now a 3-point Houston lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Vanderbilt. He has 5. Here's Davis. That one drops for him. 6 points for Davis.
Boy, he bodied them inside. Davis isn't shy about fighting for it.
Wood sets a screen. Green with the ball. Picked up by Davis.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Houston leading by 3. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Van Vliet kicks to Wood. 1:11 left to play in the third. Shoots the 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
It's stolen by Green. Rebound the Lakers. Now Davis. He has 6. Fires the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Vanderbilt's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Smith sets the pick for Green. Unloads from 9. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Over in the corner, Vincent. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Lakers lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Green is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Green, then it's Porter, and it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
LeBron fights his way through.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Chalk up 2 there.
And scoring the ball has always seemed easy for Green. It's starting to show here in this game.
He kicks it out to James. It's stolen by Green. The pass to Reeves. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Eason, a screen on Russell. Porter, no luck. Lakers leading by 3. LeBron passes to Vanderbilt. Back to LeBron. Trying to get open as Davis. And James gets it to go. 14 points for LeBron.
Woo, LeBron went right through them. A little contact won't trip him up.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Welcome to the floor, your Hot City Texans.
Christian Woods checked in for Jeff Green. The Lakers also with a sub. Hachimura's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road floor.
Still filling it up with ease. LeBron looks like he's riding a bicycle.
Porter with it. Drives to the hoop and finished off by Porter.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
2 shots.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Smith checked in for Jari Eason. Dylan Brooks comes in for Austin Reed. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kevin Porter. And Davis sends it back.
The nasty streak is coming out for Anthony Davis, taking pride on the defensive end.
Los Angeles on D. They lead by 7.
And they continue to control the glass.
James against Brooks. James with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the inside. The bounds. The Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. VanVleet against Russell. Pass to Vincent. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Fires from deep. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Russell. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight.
In the second half of his career, James has been increasingly relied upon as a floor spacer.
VanVleet outside. Over Russell. Another miss by Houston.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he could convert, that's a good shot.
Took him no time at all on that one. LeBron's got 13 points in the second half. Rockets trailed by 14. Pass to Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
Taken third overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
The first one falls, and the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. And they get it back. Davis kicks to James. Back to Davis. Pass to Vincent. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss to the wing right side. And there's the pass to LeBron. And at last, they get one to fall.
The assist, Anthony Davis.
And the Lakers lead by 15. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And here is VanVleet. There's Green with the 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. LeBron outside. fires the three. And so the Lakers take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group shows? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Here with Anthony Davis. AD, gritty win. What was the difference?
Grit, grind. Came out in the second half with a lot of energy, a lot of force. Coach got on us about not playing with force. They were catching the ball too easy, wherever they wanted, and they were denying us. So for us, we had to come out in the second half with a lot more energy, a lot more force on the defensive end. We did that, able to come out with the win.
Yeah, you really made it hard for him, AD. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.